Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. I really do. Welcome to the Bible, block by block. Today is day 368. Friday 368, we're going to be reading Miscellaneous Law. That is Deuteronomy 25, verse 11 till 16. Let us begin. Our Father in heaven, holy is your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtor. Do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For your kingdom and your glory and your honor is forever and ever. Amen. All right. If two men fight together, and the wife of one draw near to rescue her husband from the hand of the one attacking him, and put out her hand and seize him by the genital, then you shall cut off her hand. Your eyes shall not pity her. You shall not have in your bags different weight or heavy of any light. You shall not have in your house different measure, a large and a small. You shall not have a perfect and just weight, a perfect and just measure, that your days may be lengthened in the land which the Lord your God is giving you. For all who do such things, all who behave unrighteously are an abomination to the Lord your God. Now, a lot of, especially Americans, have a problem with that part. The wife grabbing the genitals. Remember, this was a different world. This is a big deal. You're messing in somebody's private parts. How are they going to have kids supposed to populate the world? Again, just because you guys might frown, but just because you guys might think that is weird, that is excessive. For you, it is. It doesn't mean it's excessive. Now, for them, heck, a lot of stuff you guys do, we think is weird and excessive. A lot of stuff we Haitian do and think, and you guys think it's excessive. Just because a culture does not agree with it or think it's so excessive doesn't mean it is. Okay? Doesn't mean it is. For example, a lot of countries we think it's excessive that people cannot drink until they're 21, but they can get a weapon, guns, and all that stuff. 18, even 17. That is excessive. That is very excessive. And I'm pretty sure you guys find a lot of the things I said about Haiti as a Haitian, what I believe in, you guys are going to find it excessive. So yeah, I find it weird, 100%. If you can get a gun at 18, why can't you drink? Again, I'm not going to blame Americans for thinking like that. Like, oh, you guys so excessive. No, it is what it is. And the other stuff, you guys understand that. You can be tripping people. Think, oh, this is lighter, this is, you're just messing around with people. Anyway, let's read something about it on this great book. Let's see what they're going to say. All right, let's see. Middle Assyrian law. Of course, they went there. But okay. The number of the law in the Pentateuch, basically Pentateuch or Pentecost, or the Torah. That's not a word for the Torah, the 5 book of Moses. Anyway, have literally parallel in the law of the code of Mesopotamia. This code, no, that's not, but okay. This code includes the law of Eshuna and the code of Hammurabi. So much wrong with this, but let's keep reading, huh? This book always gives me a headache. That's why I end up having to get the other book to read along with it, because this. Anyway, the Middle Assyrian law, however, are closer in time and subject matter to the biblical law than are the compilations of the Ishuna in Arabia. Yeah, because they come way before them. They come centuries, 2,000 of years before them. So yeah, please I met this part. The law of Deuteronomy 25, 11, 12. Addressing cutting off her hand seems by modern standard to be both harsh and crude, like I just said. Okay, we're agree on something. On 2 things, I guess. This biblical law, however, was not out of place in the culture of that ancient time. We're agreeing. Middle Eastern Assyria, law offers a fairly close parallel to the Deuteronomy law. If a woman injure a testicle of a man in a fight, one of her fingers shall be cut off. It's not the same thing, but I get where you going with it. Again, ours, the biblical one, comes centuries before them. But okay. So be cut off. The law established a more severe penalty for the man second testicle became effect from the first, or if a woman injured the second testicle too. Actually, the law for say also is for the men too. If you haven't read it, you will not know. But if you do, yeah, you cannot do that to a man. Cannot do that to another man as well. The Bible does not say that. You will assume the same thing too, but you know. They are saying the comment is penalty broken and unwaitable. Yeah, because you don't really have one. You don't really have one. But okay. Anyway, let's read that again. The ensuing document is partly broken and unreadable, but possibly indicate that the woman who damaged both of the men's testicles will have her eyes put out. You're guessing. You wanna make it go so well with the Bible for the eye for an eye thing, but yeah. Such punishment are inappropriate in our legal system today. Nevertheless, we can observe similarities between Israel law. Like I said, you're trying to put them together. We can observe similarities between Israel law recorded in the Bible and the law of the ancient culture, such as the Sumerians, Babylonians, Assyrians, and Hittites. This parallel illustrates a shared legal tradition that exists throughout the ancient Near East. Apparently, certain social norms were accepted by both Israel and the neighboring people. Just like United States, you have a law against if you kill somebody, you're going to jail. So does all the Western world. Does that mean the Western world steals from the United States? Oh, the United States steals from the Western world. Just because a bunch of people can come up with the same law or close to it, that doesn't mean. This video is giving me a headache. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Pray for me, I pray for you. I'll see you next time. Bye.